Welcome back, everybody, to Reality Group Chat. I am one of your co-hosts, Neo Cusimano.
I'm your other co-host, QT.
I'm Jordan Staff, baby.
Always gets to me. It's just serenading the audience. You better
If there's
work.
any agents out there and you're looking for new talent, Jordan is available.
He's
I
a
am
villain.
looking to sign on to anything that's open. I did go to the Victorious Academy, whatever that high school is called. Anyone remember?
Victorious Academy. Yeah, what is that?
Hollywood High. Hollywood
Arts.
Fine Arts? No, Hollywood Arts.
Something about arts. Hollywood Arts.
Period. I did go there.
Come on, Victorious knowledge.
Class of
She's a villain.
2028.
She sings, she acts, she dances, she does it all. What can't
She
do?
podcast.
Yes.
She podcast, whatever. Guys, welcome back. We are at episode 5 of Survivor. How are we feeling, everybody in the group chat? What I'm feeling good. I feel like we're stepping in, like we're leaving the shallow end and we're slowly cascading into the water. That's how I feel. What about you guys?
Come on.
Yeah, I'm feeling really good. I feel like we are about to get into some really good things. I was saying before we started filming that I'm excited because it's been Whoa, silencing black voices.
Wait, that was like
I just clicked pause on the music. It was supposed to fade out, but apparently it got louder.
I'm dead. No, but so what I was saying is that I feel like right now I've been enjoying the season so far, like far more than I have, I think, even the last like 3 or 4 seasons of Survivor. But so far we've only had like small groups of these all-stars together. And so it's very slim pickings of who can work with who. I'm excited that next week we're getting to merge and we're going to see who actually connects with each other and like, oh, this person actually wants to work with this person, but they haven't been on the same tribe together, so they couldn't. So I'm excited to see those dynamics play out and just, I don't know, it's just cool seeing like all of these people that you love so much interact with each other. So
do we think they're really like, I kind of watched the preview, but maybe I didn't watch it fully. Do we think it's actually merge or is it a little fake out?
I don't know. I think it's a merge because he says like drop your buffs and like they get new buffs. I think if I saw that correctly, but I think
it's a merge because they were all like all the boats were like coming in together.
Yeah, but a 17 merge is insane because that means it's a 14-person jury, which like as it should be. Like here, Winners at War, everybody was on jury, so like that was cool to see. But he said something where he was like something that's going to like change history or whatever, like at tribal council. So I'm like, what are we doing here? I'm excited though, because again, you have to think people who gave people idols, they're going to get to connect now. So I think there's going to be a lot fucking going on. So I'm excited, but
people try. I can see like a Genevieve trying to get Rizzo out so that she can get the idol back. Like that's an interesting dynamic. I think we're going to start to see a little bit more because so far with the Billie Eilish idol, blah, 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 longest idol name ever. We've only seen the part of like it creating favor with the person that sent it to you. But the other side of it is that the person could try to get you out, but they haven't been on the same tribe together to actually make that happen. So
once that secret gets exposed and that gets around camp, I think it's going to be interesting as fuck. Like for me, I would be like, I would rather work. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid thinking about this. I think that's way too early. I think we're at 17. Like, you do not need an idol right now. Like, if you need an idol at 17, like, you should not be playing. Sorry. Like,
if you need an idol at 17, you're probably not going to win the game.
Right. So it's like, I wouldn't be focused on like, get Rizzo, or whoever else has an idol, get Ozzy. I'd be like, let me like work with him. And like, maybe once we get down to 10, we blindside him. So then I get the idol going into 9 and we can like cascade and boogie down there.
Genevieve has 2 idols though, so you never know.
Yeah, she has 2 bitches she could shotgun at. I'm excited, bitch. Maybe you know what it is. Maybe what he says is going to change the game forever. What happens if it's like the people with the 2 most amount of votes go home?
Oh, we're just doing like 2.
But we have 17 people left.
I know we have a lot of people left.
Maybe we're at day like 13 now.
I know,
Mama. There's 14 days left in the game. We have to lose like a person a day. Like it's like once a day everybody has to go home, but that's not how the show works. So unless like Jeff is like, we do a competition a day, someone, I don't know. I feel like now we're rushing it, and I don't like that. Like, I wish we did doubles at the beginning where it was like how we did this episode where two teams, like the one team that was ever, two went to tribal, because I don't want to rush jury. Like, I
maybe we're doing mergatory kind of thing that they did last season where it's like merge, but then we're going to separate the groups and only one group. I don't know. I guess this doesn't make sense. We need more people to go home though. I know what you're.
I feel like we're rushing.
I don't know. Maybe can you imagine it's something like challenge based? No, that would be horrible. But if it was like, if you the first person to lose the challenge like goes home,
that could be great.
What is it called? White Locust.
Oh my god, that's
literally right.
But I don't like BB training. But I just hate that where I'm like, I would rather these 5 episodes. We lost like 2 people per episode, so like we cut down to 14. And then we would have had like a nice, easy go through. But hey, I don't run the show, so what do we know?
Wake that up.
And maybe you should.
It's giving he's still unemployed, so Jordan's like, start applying. I'm begging you. Alrighty, so heading into the episode. Alrighty, so we come back from camp and Ozzy wants to go for Christian. I mean, that's pretty like standard procedure. You get rid of fight, and he's like, I'm pissed off at you. I hate you. Cool, whatever. At this point, it's like I wouldn't trust him either. So like I get it, but like let's breathe. I think Ozzy's in a great position. I think one side wants to work with her. I think the other side wants to work with her. I'm like, somehow you went from like almost getting voted out to like now I feel like you're in the middle where like Ozzy isn't fully pissed off at you. I don't think Emily is angry with you. I don't think Christian is. I think Angelina knows she has to work with you at this point. So it's like I'm rooting for all the old school bitches. Say what you guys want. I love the old school baddie, and I'm like happy for her. I think like she's sitting pretty in that alliance. I
think I agree. I think she's in a great position, and I think she does a good job of doing what a lot of people go into these games wanting to do, but like don't always succeed, of really truly playing the middle and making both sides feel good about you. I feel like a lot of people try to do that, and then they get caught up of like maybe going like a little too hard in with people, where she's kind of just like, okay, like, you tell me what you want me to do. I'll make my decision and you'll think that I'm on your side. So I think she's like the perfect example of how to play the middle game, where like Emily Flippin was in a perfect position to play the middle game and then just like divulges all the information to both sides.
Mama said, what's a middle game? I don't know her. But she does. Even like when she like went up to Ozzy, where she was like, she like somehow convinced he was like, Christian really swayed me, like blah blah blah, like he really. I'm over here like for me just watching it, I'm like, you've played this game 3-4 times and like you're acting like you're dumb as fuck. For me, I would be like, mama, but like I think Ozzy's eating it up, being like, yeah, Christian really did. Like we have to go from. I'd be like, girl, like you just made that move because you thought it was best for your game. Good for you. But like us trying to be like, Christian really convinced me. Like he really made me believe something. Like this isn't your first rodeo. Like you're not like a 20-year-old being like, I don't know any better. Get into it though. Okay, so then we have Rick, Rizzo, and Cirie were at the beginning on the outs of their tribe, and that was to Charlie and Jonathan. I think like Charlie and Jonathan and Rick kind of had like a little thing going on here, and like Rizzo and Cirie were like at the bottom kind of that barrel. And I was like, hell fucking no. Honestly, I was like, the only reason before everything happened this episode, I was a Rizzo fan because I was like, you want to see them do good. You just came from a season. They didn't get to pregame. They didn't get to talk to everybody else. So I think they have such a bigger feat. They only had 7 days at home. So I'm like,
well, apparently Charlie had said in an interview that Dee and Rizzo had a call before, but that was the only call that Rizzo had. Apparently there was some Florida connection. Is Rizzo from Florida? No.
No, he's from New York. He's from the Bronx.
Maybe he was in Florida for some reason. I don't know. There was something about Florida, and Rizzo and Dee had a call beforehand.
Rizzo's like born and raised in New York. That's like crazy to my knowledge.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but I did read that or hear that.
Wait, so he said he said that in the podcast?
Yeah, it was like on video.
Interesting. I mean, good.
I'm kind of okay with that though, because like they all. It's still nothing compared to what everyone else was probably doing.
People have had a year. People have literally had a year to pregame. Like, I don't care that he had a phone call with D. And I mean, and this is also like real shit. You know, going into these games, like one thing can be said, but this game is so different where it's like, guess what? He might have not met D until merge. And then it's like, what has happened until then? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think when you're doing an
bye-bye.
I have to get my DoorDash from the front door.
Okay.
Wow, Jordan getting his DoorDash. Have fun. But I don't know. I feel like pre-gaming, it's like, I feel like Big Brother, there's a big advantage to pre-game because it's like you're all together at the beginning and there's only 16 of you. I think when you're pre-gaming Survivor, it's like you're in a tribe of 6 and you're in 4 different tribes or 2 different, whatever it is. So it's like, what the fuck are you going to do? It's like, okay, you might have one number, but it's like, it's not as consequential as it would be.
You know something that's really interesting that I just found out about? Or thought about? People were speculating that Savannah had won 49 based off tribe divisions and how there was a winner in every tribe.
But there wasn't.
Y'all remember that? There wasn't?
Oh,
no, but 50? there wasn't how many tribes? Wasn't there 4 tribes at the beginning or was it 3?
I don't remember.
4?
Maybe it was. 4. If it was 4, because there's only 3 winners. But maybe it was always 3.
I feel like it was 3. I feel like it's been 3.
Someone keep talking. I'll look it up.
I don't know, but what made me think about this is people were speculating that Savannah won based off tribe divisions, but then tribes were random. They were drawn.
Oh, were they really?
Yeah, I thought that Savannah won. I speculated that Savannah won because I thought either Savannah or Rizzo won because I was like, if you're going to take someone from 49, one of them has to have been the winner. And I just didn't think Rizzo won 49.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was 3. It was 3 tribes. It was Sela, Kalo, and Vatu. So it was 3.
Is there a winner on each one?
Yeah. So that's
Kyle. Super interesting that it randomly happened like that, and people.
Honestly, but can I be honest? I don't even think it was. I think maybe
I do wonder how they could rig that because there is 2 platters, but Jeff is like saying choose from this platter type thing.
Yeah, I don't. Who knows? I mean, but that seems a little crazy to me. That I think it was kind of like we're gonna have one winner on each tribe, but then we're also gonna like have everything else be random.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know. That's right. We'll never know. And Jeff Pro, did you rig the winners being on each tribe? But that's a little too coincidental, in my opinion. So we had that. So whatever. I mean, you know what, Rizzo? Rizzo got to talk to one person. Everybody else got to talk to so many, and like, look how that turned out because the game's always changing. We then see that D wants to have an all-girl alliance with Rizzo, and I'm like, yes, bitch. Number one, I love an all-girls alliance. Like, I just love women on reality TV. Like, it just is what it is. Like, 9 out of 10 times I'm rooting for the women over the men. I'm sorry. Like, what do you want from me? Like, it just is what it is. So, like, all women, and then Rizzo being like, I love strong, independent women. I'm like, yes. Like literally,
no, it's the perfect alliance. It's like all of my faves together. I'm obsessed. The only thing is, I do love Rick Devens. He's like one of my favorite Survivor players. So I'm sad that he's on the outs of this, but we're going to emerge. This tribe didn't lose anyway, so we didn't lose anyone from here. And I'm sure that he will integrate himself in some way. But I do like this. I love that Cerie's getting pulled into. We're going to talk about it too, I know. But yeah, that was fun. The Rizzo and Cirie dynamic of like. A few episodes ago, Cirie was like, oh, like, Rizzo, I can't RizGod. And then now she's like, wait, he's like pulling me into stuff. Like, I'm going to share something with him. Yeah. It was beautiful.
But, you know, I think Cirie probably felt that way because people were probably a little cagey with her given her history on the show. So, like, I think at this point, she's just looking, anybody want to reach out their hand to me? Like, hello? Mm-hmm. And, like, when someone's giving you all this information and all this tea and an alliance, I'd be like, fuck it. Like, I don't care what I said to you about the beginning. Like, I need bitches who will work with me. I'm in.
Yeah. Also, though, I'm curious what changed. We haven't really gotten a confessional from D because again, like 2 episodes ago or something, she was saying how her friend from back home told her, like, do not work with Cirie. You can't work with Cirie. You're going to want to, but you can't do it. And she herself was agreeing with that and saying, like, I really want to work with Cirie, but I know I can't. And now it seems like she's just like, you know what? I'm going to work with Cirie. I wonder what switch. I'm happy about it. And I think it's a smart move because Cirie is a good ally to have. I think the only problem is when you're not allies with Cirie, she will come for you. So, I think it's a good idea, but I do wonder where the switch happened.
I just think it's like Girl, we're at 17, 18 right now. Like, for me, if I was like, my friend said I can't trust you, I'd be like, girl, I need a fucking number. Like, we are on a class where it's like, hormones gets you the fuck out. Like, at that point, for me, I'm like, oh, I should worry about Sari when we get down to 10. You know, when we get down to 9. Given, is it a little bit too late? Who knows? But it's like, you know you're going to beat her in a competition. Like, and also, you need someone who's loyal, who you can trust. Girl, who gives a fuck? Like, I love that girl down. I would bring her to the end 10 out of 10 times. Like, I love Sari Fields down. I don't care. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. And what about it? Hello?
Right. I always said if I was on any game with Sari, I'd probably just like help her win.
Oh,
like, I don't even care.
As respect, me too. Like, like, hello. We then see Rizzo tells Dee about the idol. Given hearing the information, Jordan, you just brought up, that makes me be like, it checks out a little bit more. Like, but I also think that foundation maybe was built a little bit, and then it was kind of like, let me really cement that one in here. Hey, I have the idol. And also, like, I think during this season, there's so much fucking chaos. I feel like 9 out of 10 seasons, I wouldn't do that, but I feel like this season I would.
You really need to lay down trust with people.
Especially a winner, though, and the reason I say that is because a winner is thinking people are coming for me. I need numbers. People don't trust me. People do not want me to win. People are coming for me. Who wants to take me to the end? If you tell someone that, like, you have an idol, and what I would think is, like, Dee's going to protect me. Like, if my name's coming out and, like, Dee hears about it, I'm a number for her. She knows she doesn't have that many numbers. Like, she is not that ingrained with, like, everybody else. She's a threat. Like, she's the last winner standing. Like, this is something I can use to my advantage. So, like, this is one of the rare times I'm like, oh, no, this was a really great time to tell someone you have an idol. She's a great social threat. She can physically win, and she'll tell you information. So, like, do you guys like the move, or do you guys not like the move?
No, I like the move. I think it was smart.
Oh, no. Dog loves the move. Dog said.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God.
No, he's like, it's hey. Jordan, would you have done this?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I can't even think about who she really even has like strong allegiances with right now.
Exactly.
So it's like, yeah, I think if especially these people that they're not at the bottom, but they're not necessarily like in, like they're like, especially like Sari. Like, I feel like Sari, she's got Aussie, but other than that, it's like, who does she really have right now?
Right.
So I just think, I don't know, like this group forming, and especially like Dee and all this, it's like you gotta get some like a strong foundation built right now. That way later on you have that rapport, like when you really need it.
Yeah. I can see this group going into merge, grouping up then with like the Stephanie, Ozzy, like that becoming a big like conglomerate of an alliance, and I'm excited about that. Hopefully.
Yeah, and I think Jeff, they were smart by doing like we did like 2 episodes tribe swap, 2 episodes merge, because you don't want people to get so aligned, and you don't want people to like never go to tribal, where it's like then we're just seeing like Vatu vibe. Given like these are all returnees, so like other relationships are gonna bleed, but like you don't want it to get into kind of like, oh, this vibe plus our friends are gonna stick together. Like, I feel like we've had enough where it's like a little bit of bombs dropped here, a little bit of bombs dropped here. They're gonna scatter wherever shit lays, and we get to merge. So I think this was like good timing of like what we're doing, so like people don't feel too aligned with people, so there's more interweaving going on. On the other camp, we see Coach do this weird thing with Colby and Joe of like, do you know what I don't even know what it was. What are we doing here?
It was like a knighting ceremony.
It was too camp for me. Like, I was just over here like, did you pack your medication? Like, dead
yeah, it was a little too Dungeons and Dragons, and I know he literally said like, this is not a Dungeons and Dragons, blah, blah, blah. It was like, babes, like, you're knighting me as a, I don't even know what the words were that he was saying.
It's the music for me that they play while it's happening.
It is really campus fuck. I'm just over here like, Coach, okay, like, can't wait to see how this works out strategically. Stay tuned. After that, then we see that Coach and Aubrey are working together. And again, I love Aubrey. Like, truth, like I think she had a very rough start, and I'm kind of happy Coach is like, I'm gonna bring her under my wing and like give her a lifeline. And I'm like, I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm just happy to see she's taking. That's all.
That's what my question is do you guys feel like it was like a true thing? To me, it felt like Coach was maybe just being like, yeah, like, of course I'm gonna say yes to working with someone. But I don't know, even like as he was talking about it, he was saying all the right things, but it didn't feel as passionate to me as he was about like Joe and who's the other one that he knighted? Colby.
Colby,
I
yeah.
just felt like it was a little like, yeah, like I'll add her as a number for myself. But I don't know. It doesn't, I hope that Aubrey doesn't like really hold on to that because I don't know that it will be cemented.
I believed the confessional that he said after. Like, I believed that. I agree with what you're saying. Did it feel as like strong? I think right now Aubrey again is like on an island of her and Tiffany in my eyes. So like at this point, I feel like she has to like hold on and like work. And I'm gonna be excited to see how that happens during merge. And I'm also we're gonna see a leader, I think, next episode because like whoever gets out at 17, who led that? Like, that's where I'm like very excited to be like, oh, who's like the ringleader, low key, high key of this? Like, that's gonna be
very true.
That's gonna be fun to see. Then I put, why the fuck is Coach in such a good position? And I stand by that. Like, nobody, I think it's because Coach is like one of those targets, not targets, but he's just so out there where like, nobody's viewing him as strategic, but like no one on that camp is bringing up Coach's name. No one's like, I don't want to work with Coach. No one's like, we need to get Coach out. Like, I'm over here low key shitting myself because I'm like, why is Mama going to make it low key to the end?
I know, no, seriously. It's because he's talking about like dragons and knighting and all this stuff. So people are like, yeah, Coach, whatever.
Here you go. Tip number 80,000 from reality group chat. Just do not talk about game. Like literally just like thank you. Literally talk about anything else other than game and like people will not be worried about you. Like honestly,
it disarms people, I think, truly. They're just like, yeah, he's just a character.
He's just
and their tribe. Did they go to tribal council
No.
Yeah, they keep being like pretty safe. So
so
until you're at tribal council, nothing really matters.
Coach hasn't been to tribal council once because I think the first 2 episodes, the same tribe went to tribal, and then Christian's tribe went on the 3rd episode, and maybe the 4th. I don't know. But it was So it's like hello. Okay. Here we go. Charlie's obsession with Rizzo is weird, and like I really want to harp on this just for a few seconds. Like I really, really, really do. I think it's fucking weird. I think it's weird as fuck. I think it is like janky. I think it is like you think you're better than you are. I think a lot of these new era players like thought they made it to the end and they ate boots. Given it's like, bitch, you were up against 5th graders. Like, can I be real? Like we said this last season with Survivor. It's like, was what Rizzo did with the idol cool? 100%. But you're also up against like idiots. So like how impressive really was it? And I look at Charlie where I'm like, I think you're like, you are this old school player who played up against like some of the greats and like these strategic minds and made these crazy fucking moves. And you didn't. And like your obsession with Rizzo about this one thing just almost makes me feel like you think you're a mob boss and you can run anything. And you're just
I'm still confused. Where did it come from again? Because in my head, it came from him asking the question about if he talks to homegirl.
No, it came from like a conversation they had where Rizzo was like, oh, like Sophie was my number 1, but I ended up voting for Savannah to win the game. And like, I don't know, guy. I just think this is like
I don't know. It's very weird. And it's like, why are you harping? It almost to me felt like he's like harping on it so much as like a plot point, but like I don't even really like know if he actually cares that much from a game sense, but he feels like it's a good point to make for the TV show. And I don't know if Charlie is even like caring about that or not, but for some reason that's just what it feels like to me, that he doesn't, because I don't see why you would actually care that much to actually go after someone that you didn't even see their season. You don't have a lot of context behind why they actually voted for who they voted for. Sure, he said that, but there could be more that you obviously don't see until you actually see the show. So I don't know. It just feels very odd to me. I can't even pinpoint exactly why he's doing it, but
I wonder if it's like he's feeling insecure about being a target, so he's just trying to get ahead of the gun and put a target on someone else type thing.
But he's been doing it since before he was a target. Like he was in the best position on the tribe.
I But and also like we know with editing and reality TV, like I get you probably had other reasons and you probably spoke about something else, but they really just like had you hit this. But it was like it's something where I'm like, you're making like a mountain out of a molehill, like real shit. Like I'm over here, like, girl, what are we? Like for me to close yourself off from someone that you seem to be connecting with, that's my issue. Like there was no problem. Like there was in my eyes, like you guys were sitting on the hammock and you were laughing and you were having a good time. And then like you hear this one thing and immediately you're like, "Rrr." And I'm like,
oh, and then just stayed focused on that. Like there's bigger fish to fry. You have some like heavy hitters in your camp.
And it's just not being malleable. Like that's your problem. Like real shit. It's not being able to like your brain is like, I need to get you out because of something you did on 49 that like I haven't even seen has played out. And also I don't even know if it's true. Like, okay, like bitch, you got me fucked up. I was just like, get away from me, you're weird. That I loved when Rizzo said, must have had stupid written on my forehead instead of Survivor 50 10s. I said, you know what, mama? Like
I'm truly loving Rizzo so much on this season. And if anyone who's watched our podcast from 49, like forget I'm a new person. Like I don't know that girl. I am a Rizzo stan through and through. I am like headlining his, I'm obsessed with him. I think he's so good. And I think to give us credit though, from what we were saying last season about Savannah and Rizzo was that they're playing with very elementary type players, like not very good players. So we were all saying that we are curious to see how they would line up against some of the all-stars. And we saw in the season, Savannah, I think we were right about, like she won 49. I think it was great for her. She deserved to win, but I don't think that she's necessarily like an all-star player. Like she obviously can't maneuver through every single situation. But I think Rizzo is really cementing himself as a really good Survivor player. And we didn't get to see him play against people that were really great at last season, but we're seeing it this season and he's doing a phenomenal job. And I think he has a great mind for the game. And I'm just obsessed. Like RizGod, baby.
RizGod, bitch. Like I'm honestly so there. Like I honestly think he's more likable this season than he was last season. And I don't know how to explain it. Like there was a cockiness last season, but I think this time it's more of just like super fan. And I think we're seeing that layer. Like
it's more real.
And I don't like that people this season are almost trying to put him in his place a little bit. And I think they're trying to have the upper hand because they've been on Survivor before and have watched this whole big thing about like watching your season back changes so much. Sure, it does. I think we all can attest to that. That like when we were all playing the circle, we all thought we were the main character and we only saw it through our lens. Right. But then watching it back, it colors things in a little bit more for you. But I don't think it necessarily changes completely how you would play one of these games. Like your personality is your personality, and whether or not people like it, I think it's all dependent on the group of people that you're with as well. Like maybe the people in 49 had something to say about Rizzo that the people in 50 won't. Like I don't agree with them so much that like, oh, just wait until you actually watch your show. Like you might not be as confident as you are. I think it's a great thing that Rizzo's that confident. And I think you have to have that confidence, especially going into a season like 50 with all of these greats and you're a new person. So you
have to just think like, I got here for a reason. Like even if someone in their confessional thought they knew me, bitch, I got to Final Four and I made fire and I almost got to the end. So I'm like, it's like, okay.
I just hope he doesn't try to do what he did last season where he thinks he doesn't need to play his idol and then he gets voted out with an idol in his pocket.
I know that would be rough. But I think he has a good barometer of like whether or not he needs to. I hope.
Like you have to guys think even him not playing the idol this tribal, which we'll get into, was like wow. Like you're going in and it's 3v4. You don't have a relationship with anybody here other than D. Like, all right.
And that Camila vote was seeming like it could go either way. So he really had to put his trust in there.
I love it. I get in my notes, I have Rizzo tells D about idol. I don't know why I put that twice, but I guess I thought that was important to discuss.
I think the first time he just tells D what the idol is this season. And then the second time he says, I got an idol.
Okay, there we go. And again, smart to do. Let her know. I don't disagree with this at all. I don't again, I think this is a 10. I think D would be and I think my problem in these games, and I think this would be my problem, is I would tell someone and it would be smart for me to tell them, but they would be dumb as fuck and tell somebody else. Like D would be, but D's a winner. D is very smart. I don't think D is going to do something stupid. She would be dumb to try to get Rizzo out. She would be dumb to tell people. But again, I think you can trust her because she's a winner, and you have that. But also, guys, what is one little call going to do before you go on the island? Like, really? Like,
but I do think for her, maybe not much. Like, or for him, what am I trying to say? I think because Rizzo didn't talk to anyone else except D, that's the one person he has. So from his perspective,
it's fun, correct.
Or from her perspective, she's like, "Oh, I've got him." Type.
But does she know? But does she know that he's the only one or she's the only one he talked to?
I need to go back and watch the clip because I feel like there was some mutual connection there, like somewhere, some connection.
And so you know what's fucked up is why didn't you send that in the reality group chat? Why didn't you say, "Oh my God, guys, look at this tea"?
Because I don't care about you, Daniel.
Right. Thank you guys so much.
That's why I sent it to QT privately.
That was fucked up. That was fucked up.
Yikes.
Wow.
Yikes.
We see where you stand. Anyways, next. Next I put Cirie feels more comfortable. I agree. I feel like beginning of the episode, I was like kind of shitting myself for Cirie. Now we're like getting into this like all girls thing. Cirie trusts Rizzo. And I just I love this side of Cirie down. Like I love when Cirie just has that motherly moments where she's like, I love this kid and I want to take care of him. And I really trust him. And I love how she's feeling seen as well. And she's feeling included. And I'm like, because I never want somebody to feel like on the outside. I felt like Aubrey felt that way and I don't like, but I love how Cirie feels like taken care of and my heart is just happy. And I'm like, take care of mother. Take care of mother. Don't piss me off.
I was surprised that she told him about the extra vote, but then I thought back and I was like, well, I think she knows that he's like a super fan. He told her about how he like met her a long time ago and all that. So maybe she's just like, oh yeah, I think he's a super fan and I think like I can trust him because he likes me.
And I also just think Cirie knows she has to play more different this time of like, people know I'm a threat and people know I'm also loyal. And it's like, I need to like reaffirm that like I am loyal and you can trust me. And like, I'm playing a little bit. I think old Cirie might have not said something especially to Rizzo. I think Rizzo is like a new quantity that we do not know about. Like she does not have a relationship with him. So I feel like that was a little dangerous, but I also agree. I think she was like, this is a safer bet. Like,
well, more specifically, I was surprised that she said that Ozzy gave it to her because I feel like that reveals even more that he didn't really need to know. But then, like, where would she have gotten it from?
Yeah, where would she have
gotten it from? She hasn't been on a journey or anything.
Yeah, I think it would come out later on. I think, if you're gonna say it, you might as well say it all. You know?
Yeah, but also it even just opens up you can trust me. Like I'm telling you this because I'm rocking with you because you told me about the idol. Like, and I think
you can trust me. And when we get to merge, I have some people on my side too that we could run the numbers with. Yeah, I think I hope it's a risk, but I think it's a calculated risk that hopefully
he wins 50.
Wait, say it again.
I said, imagine he wins 50.
Honestly, I could really see it.
Guys,
the crazy part.
I feel low key at this point, like if there's honestly at this point, the only new school, honestly, at this point, it's the All Girls Alliance. Those are the only new school bitches I can deal with. Like, honestly, like anyone else, I'm like, next, like, I don't give a fuck. We head into the competition. Competition is pretty like, it's just a lot. What's new? They swim.
I didn't even look up for my phone once during the competition.
They swim, they untie something, then they have to dig, and then they have to like go under it. Then they have to untie and find keys, get a grappling hook, throw it, grab more shit, throw bags, and then they have to. Oh my God, why am I sneezing?
Diva is getting sick.
I'm not even sick. I just like I think it's like dust. Like hello. Like honestly, when's the last time I dusted my room? Like let's be honest. Like, I'm gonna be real with you bitches. Like let's keep it 100. Like I'm gonna be fucking honest. I'm honest aim up in here. Untie, then you have to throw the bags and they have to stick and like whatever. Jeff says only one team's gonna win. And what team does that win? Callow wins. Guys, what the fuck is this tribe's name? Callow, Kalo. What the is it Callow?
I think it's Callow. Also, can I say one thing? The one time I did look up for my phone to watch the competition was when Tiffany's like spinning the rope off of the bags. That was insane. She did so good.
It was giving.
I was like, I've never seen that in my life.
It was getting
okay, strong woman.
I loved it. Bitch,
Sure.
women.
I also am obsessed with her, and I'm so sad that we have not been seeing a Tiffany.
I know. I wonder if she's gonna be like a selfie where we just get her out of nowhere and then she's gone.
I know. I'll be so upset.
And we're gonna talk about that in a few seconds. Actually, we can talk about it fucking now. Who cares? Did you guys see that tea of what Angelina said where she was like, women aren't getting any edits this or like any confessions?
Oh, I saw a headline about it, but I didn't like watch anything.
Here's my thing is I think it's hard for me to judge the edit at the beginning. And the reason I say that is because when you have like the same tribe going to tribal the whole entire time, again, the first 2-3 episodes, it was Christian's team. And then like they flipped and it's
always been Christian's team. Yeah.
Christian has been to every tribal. So I look at it where I'm like, oh yeah, like we haven't heard from Suri, but I'm like, Suri's been to tribal once or twice, maybe, right? And given it's only 5 episodes, but I don't know how to gauge it. Like I think that's where I'm kind of at, where I'm like, And then people are like, Angelina like really didn't get that many confessionals, and like her best friend Mike White went home. But then I'm like, well, then Angelina ends up going home right after. So it's kind of like,
it's like we don't need much. And also, like, was she really maybe she was, and that's the point, we haven't seen it, but was she really doing anything? Like nothing has gone in Angelina's favor. So do we actually, if we got more of an Angelina edit, would it have really mattered?
I know, but I do agree with that, where it's like Mike White was the one who tried to like flip the vote on Christian, and like people were going after Angelina, and he was the one trying to flip the vote. So I'm seeing a lot of like, I feel like once we get to merge, I'm really going to be able to be like, okay, what's happening? Yeah. But I like, so I do think there is something to be said if the stats are there, right? And like, given we weren't on the beach, so we don't know. But I don't know. I just thought it was like, when it's the same tribe going, like, I get why I'm not hearing from Camilla. Like, I get it. She hasn't been to tribal once. So my brain is like, oh, like, duh. Like, of course I'm not going to hear from her. Same with Tiffany. Tiffany, I haven't seen you at tribal council once. So, of course, I'm not going to hear from you. But I just saw the headline and I wanted to discuss it. But maybe there's more to it. And, like,
I want to watch what she was saying and see, like, what she's talking about to understand more.
I agree. So we have the 2 tribes going. We have Christian's tribe. We have Rizzo's tribe going, which I kind of suspected because we didn't really get that much from Coach's team. And I was like, oh, you guys are probably safe. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Camilla's a little suspicious if she believes Rizzo's lie, but kind of on board. And this was the whole Kyle lie of it all.
Yeah, I didn't think it was necessary.
I think the lie was kind of just like, or you needed to be more specific. Like, I think you needed to like give more than just like he said to work with you. Like for me, that's so like, I think if I told Camilla, I'd be like, well, obviously, like you're his number one. Like we saw the season, like duh, like whatever. Yeah. But I would like, cause it's like, of course, like he would say work with Camilla. Like that's not a shocker. Like that's not breaking news. Like he was working with you. Or he likes the girl. Like
I'm sure he's if he said it to one, hey Diva. I'm sure if Kyle would have said it to one person, he would have said it to all, like just trying to set Camilla up. I just didn't think it was a necessary lie because it could so easily be pointed out. Camilla knows Kyle better than Rizzo knows Kyle. So Camilla knows if Kyle would even say something like that or, so I just felt like he could have just been, I think sometimes you don't have to say the obvious. You can just kind of hint towards it. And if you would have just said like, I got really close to Kyle, like we were really good and I wanted to go all the way with him and like put in some nuggets of like other things Kyle has said, Camilla could have on her own came to the conclusion of like, okay, if Kyle was good with Rizzo, like I feel good with him.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think I would have even sprinkled because I think the best like lies have half truths in them. And I think like what I would have done is I would have been like, listen, I don't know if he was just telling that to everybody to protect you, but it's like I took it as real as fuck. So like for me, like it stood real with me. Like I wanted to go to the end with him. Whether he told that to everybody, like I mean it and I do want to work with you. Point it in that direction. Point it in a direction of I don't know if he was lying to me because then Camilla might be like he might have been, but the fact that like you're even taking that and running with it, I can trust that. But like
exactly, I agree.
You were on the island with Kyle 2 days, and then like you had this big like Kyle was like, take her to the end. I trust you with my game. That's a little much, baby.
Yeah.
Like, let's walk it back.
And that could have been his downfall. That could have been what caused her to vote the other way.
Exactly. Correct. That's why he needed to tread a little carefully.
But I also look at it where I'm like, why would Camilla want to work with like Rick, Jonathan, and Charlie?
Yeah.
And that's the thing is that the others, she could have gone either way, but the other side is looking a little more.
But also, like, scary. I don't get how the guys thought that like it was the 3 guys and like Camilla was gonna jump on board with that. And then it's like, oh, so then the guys are gonna have the majority in this alliance. I don't fucking think, or like have 3-3 in the alliance. That's crazy. So we had that. Then we have, I said Charlie's stupid for waiting to tell Camilla. I agree completely. Guys, listen to what I'm going to fucking say to you. I'm going to say it once. I'm going to say it twice. I'm going to say it. I said it on Big Brother. I said it on Survivor 49. I'm going to say it on Survivor 50, whatever. When you go on these reality shows, as someone who has never made it to a final, as someone who, so who knows if you really want to be trusting my opinion. When you're on these shows, focus on like the 3 or 4 W's. Who is telling you this information? What are they telling you? And lastly, bitch, most importantly, when are they telling you this information, bitch? When? Because if they're telling you this information when it's fucking convenient for them, that's not when it's fucking convenient for you. Period. Yeah. Period.
Yes.
Like,
and
hit it. No, hit it, baby.
No, keep going.
No, but it's like, again, you look at Rizzo telling Dee about the idol and everything. That happened before. Everything. Like when I needed you and blah, blah, blah. Like it's not even like votes were going for Rizzo. Like he did that before. So it's like, oh, I can trust that. But it's like when people are telling you information that they have known for a while and they wait to tell you that information, you can't trust it. It's different. If he went and said, bitch, Rizzo just told me he had an idol, I ran to tell you. Like, hello. But it was and why are you telling me now?
Exactly. And even the introduction to the conversation, he was like, has Rizzo told you yet? Like, did Rizzo tell you? And she's like, what? Like, it was just weird how he even did it. He didn't make it seem like I need to tell you this right now because I just found out this information, to your point. It was just kind of like, I need to tell you this before Rizzo tells you this so that you can be on my side and not Rizzo's side. Like it was he just put it out there for her.
Focus on the 3 or 4 W's, bitch. Like, what are they telling me?
I love that it's 3 or 4 W's.
Sometimes I forget. Guys, I haven't really sat down to think about it. Like, I just know.
You? What are they telling you? When are they telling you? And I feel like it's 3 because where
doesn't really matter.
Where did they get the information from? I don't know.
Sure. But like, I feel like those 3 W's encompasses everything. Like, what are they telling me? Who's telling me this information? Do I like them? Do I already trust them? Whatever. Filter that through. All right, then what are you telling me? Like, who is this about? Like, whatever. And then like, when are you telling me? Like, when? It's
when is the most important?
Bitch, when is so anybody who gets on, when are you getting this information? If it's Big Brother, bitch, and like you're HOH and someone's like, I need to tell you something that like they were fucking saying about you. Why the fuck didn't you tell me that week fucking 1, bitch?
Right.
Oh, you're telling me now that they're coming for me? Fuck no. Put that bitch up on the block. You can't trust them. Next. So focus, like, bitch, anybody who gets on reality TV, tattoo that WWW, bitch. Fuck it. And you're like, oh, do you like the WWE? No, bitch, that's strategy right there. Don't fucking piss me off. I'm done. Anyway, so yeah, Charlie get fucked, like, was not buying that. And then I love how Camilla was like, why didn't you tell me earlier? Like, that was shifty. Then we have Christian wanting to vote out Angelina. I said, Mama, I'm tired. Here's the thing, Christian. You literally got out Mike White last week because you didn't want to vote out Angelina and you didn't want to vote out Emily. Okay, so the 3 people who you were working with, you don't have that anymore. Now you got out someone who was like a built-in number for you. Now you want to vote out the one, like the other person you were trying to protect last week. Hello?
The thing is that at this point, once you get Mike White out and it's clearly on your back and everyone knows that it was your doing, like you probably should get out Angelina. But I think the problem is you probably shouldn't have gotten out Mike White last week because now you just get yourself into a bad situation and he's losing numbers, but he's getting rid of the numbers himself. It's insane.
Here's the thing. I'm sorry, guys. If we were all on a show together, like let's say we all went on fucking Survivor. I am not going to trust another bitch who I have never worked with or played with before over you two, over a relationship I've had.
I would trust a lot of people over you.
And that's why we're voting Jordan off first thing, okay?
So let's keep it cute.
Daniel, take it from me, never trust Jordan.
Right, Jordan, you thought it was bad when QT left the influencer group chat, bitch. You've seen nothing fucking yet.
I'm screaming.
No, but like, why would you trust Emily, who's like has told all of your information and like thrown you under the bus over people you've known for 7 years?
Yeah.
Am I delusional, Jordan? What's your actual take on this? Like, I think Jordan's
100%. No, I'm just trolling. Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
No, I'm trolling.
No, like if your people are coming for you, it's different. Like if they're playing shady, like if you guys were doing some fuck shit and not telling me, then I need to look elsewhere. Yeah. But like to my knowledge, Mike or Angelina never did anything to be like, I'm coming for you, like, or I'm going to hurt you in this game.
I will say one piece of like a little bit of lore that I keep coming back to is, obviously Christian played with Angelina and Mike White, and they had this relationship for a long time. I don't know if throughout these last 7 years, if they've been very close or like how often they talk or whatever, but Emily and Christian both play Blood on the Clock Tower on Rob Has a Podcast, like once a month or something together. And they work together a lot in that game. And it's literally like a 3-hour game where you're like on there talking to each other and stuff. And they're part of the group that plays it a lot. And so I think they formed a true relationship. Emily and Christian are real life friends. Yeah, exactly. So I think outside, like they talk a lot, especially in recent like months and stuff. So I think that is why Christian feels a little bit closer to Emily and wants to keep her. The only thing is, though, as someone who watches all of the Blood on the Clock Tower games that they play, Emily is always very like shady like this. Like even when she is not playing a bad character in that game, she's always like very shady and shifty, and you can't really trust her that much. So I would hope that Christian would understand that and be like, listen, Emily, love you, but I need to get you out because this game is actually for $1 million and I want to win.
But you know what I would say if I was Christian, high tea, high whatever, bitch, you are on a tribe, Christian, where you have 4 people out of what, 7 that are like on your side. So for me, my ass is like, get those to fucking merge, bitch, because all of them are going to vote for me to win in the end. Emily probably will vote for me to win. Those 2. You have now... You have cut your numbers to 2, and you're one of those 2.
Right. Yeah, Stephanie is such a clear option. Not that I want that, but for Christian, Stephanie is, I think, a clear option to try.
It should have been, Christian should have gotten out Stephanie, and then if you had to get out Ozzy. Like they're okay. Anyway. Yeah. And like Christian was like, oh, well, we were going to be like a target going into 3 anyways. Here's the thing, Christian, in that target of 3, I don't think you were the number 1. Like I think they would have gone for Mike White before you. Angelina probably would have been able to like skate by a little bit. Whatever, I'm pissed.
Yeah, but especially now going into the merge, Ozzy, Emily, everyone's going to be like, Christian was leading our tribe, he got this person out, and he got out people that you would think he would be working with 100%. So no one's going to want to work with him now.
No way. Who's going to trust you? I agree. Yeah. Then we have Ozzy wants Christian shot in the dark. That's crazy as fuck. But also I'm like, you know what? But I'm like, you know what, Ozzy, at least you're doing strategy. I've never seen this from you ever playing a game before. So like, I really think he was like, I need to wake up for 50. Like it's my last time to really shine. Like I really need to fucking go for it. So it's like bold move. But also like, if I'm Ozzy, I'd be like, bitch, it's you or the shot in the dark. Like, like low key, like, yeah, like I am playing that card, bitch. Like, it's you or the shot in the dark. Hand it over. Like, after what you did to Mike White last week, hand it fucking over, bitch. Like, I'm not playing. Then Ozzy is trying to get Emily to flip. I don't know how you think that's going to work. You know how close they are. Ozzy literally got rid of Mike White for Emily. So I don't even know where you think Emily's going to flip on Christian for that.
Like Christian got rid of Mike White for Emily.
So I'm like, so Ozzy, why do you think Emily is going to get rid of Christian when Christian's the reason Emily got spared? Don't understand that.
I mean, to be fair, Emily's doing a lot of things. It's like, why would Emily do that?
Oh, this whole tribe is giving me. This whole tribe is giving me. What the fuck is happening? Then we have Emily spills the tea to Christian. Are we surprised? No, like as she should. Christian gives shot in the dark to Ozzy because I think Christian's like, oh shit, like. And honestly,
by the way, I missed that completely. I must have not been paying attention. He gave the shot in the dark to Ozzy. I was like, that's a crazy thing to ask. I would never.
No, but here's the thing: if I'm Christian, you know why I would do this? I think he might give the idol back or the shot in the dark back, assuming.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but for me, I would look at it like this: I don't have a fucking idol. I need his vote. It's like either this is gonna like I'm not gonna play my shot in the dark. Like I'm just not.
Yeah, and if you're not gonna play it, which most people.
So for me, I'm like, I just need to make it. Like at this point, I would give it up if that would like give assurance. I don't even if Ozzy crossed him, I'd be like, you were gonna cross me one way or the other, and I wasn't gonna play my shot in the dark. And what are the chances my shot in the dark was actually gonna work? Whatever. Yeah. And I think he knew he was like, oh, I really need to get him on board low key. So we have that. Emily supposed to Christian, whatever. Christian gives shot in the dark to Ozzy. Then we go back to the other tribe. We already talked about this. Rizzo tells Suri about the idol. I think this is smart. I think this is just like Rizzo being like, let me lock you in. Like, I'm so serious about this alliance. I'm telling you information. And then that's when Suri tells Rizzo about the extra vote. I think this is great. For me, if I'm leaving this conversation, I'm leaving being like, me and Suri are like this.
Yeah.
Done. Like, we're good. Like, I'm like, I trust her. I love her. I don't give a fuck what people have to say about her. I'm with her. Period. Agreed. I don't care. Like, the end of discussion. Hello. Again, I think these are two people who are like, Rizzo is like, I don't have these connections. You haven't seen my season. Nobody really wants to work with me. Suri's coming from, I play this game 4 or 5 times. I'm one of the best that's never won. People are scared to work with me. People are coming for me. It's people who are like, we don't have people and we need to rely on each other. And I think this was very smart for them to do.
Agreed.
I hated Rizzo telling everyone he's good at the game. I hated. Guys.
The thing is, like, I see where he's coming from. I don't think you can hide behind a like, oh no, yeah, like I wasn't really good in Fortnite. Like, okay, then why are you here? Like, obviously you're good, but you don't need to emphasize it and like, I don't know, you don't need to tell them about your idol play kind of thing, or which I think Savannah might have told them because it seemed like they knew already. But still, you can downplay a little bit and just be like, I think it was really good on 49 compared to the other people that I played with. But like, to be honest, guys, like,
I think I would have played it like I was psycho and I was crazy and like that's why I'm here. Like I think it would have been like everybody was coming for me. I just was screaming at everybody, telling everybody I was going to play an idol and I didn't. Like, LOL. Right. Like I literally think I'm just here to cause chaos. Like something like that. I think. I agree with what you're saying. Don't play that. How did I get the 50 call? I don't know how I got the 50 call. Obviously, you got the 50 call for a reason. I think it just needs to be like, don't be like, I played a great game last time. Like, I was phenomenal. I was strategic. I did this. Let's not give him the play.
That's where the cockiness is starting to creep in a little. I'm like, let's pull it back. Like Coach said, cockiness needs to go down, please.
Push. So that's where I'm at, where I kind of would have just been like, I think I would have been like, no, like, I think I just played like risky. Like I had an idol and I always threatened to use it and I didn't use it. And I think like, that's why I'm here. Like, I'm willing to take those chances, like for my people. That push it as you're loyal as fuck and you risk your game to be loyal. So then people are like, oh, if he's on my side, he's going to be loyal and he's going to like risk his game for me. That's how you should play it. We go to tribal council. I love Jeff's impersonations. I think they were great. I think they were funny. I think Jeff has had like a coffee enema this season. Like something's up.
No, seriously.
We're rapping. We're doing the impersonations. Mama's getting scared. We have Angelina. Obviously, she goes home and gives the jacket. I love this. I thought it was cute.
Yeah,
I think we lost her a little too soon. I would have liked to see her play with people she didn't know to see if she could be more scrappy. I think that would have been nice.
Did you see that preseason that they were trying to give the jacket for her to wear and she declined?
You know what? And she's like, I want to earn the jacket. I said, right. But I do. I think we lost her a little bit too soon. But also, guys, can I be honest? I don't remember her on her OG season, if we're going to be honest. Like, I only remember her being like, I remember her saying, can I have your jacket, please? But like, I don't remember game moves listed. But also,
she was just, I mean, if I'm going to be like so honest, I didn't love her on her original season because she was very just like selfish and self-interested player, which you have to be. But she was pretty good. Like she was able to maneuver a lot. But in her original season, she controlled a lot of the game on her tribe, but we didn't see that this season. So I just wasn't getting the same Angelina I felt. But to her point, maybe it was just the edit.
You know what's hard is I feel like Survivor, I couldn't, if someone who was on the show who wasn't that prevalent like walked in a room, I don't know if I would know them because there's so much Survivor and there's 18 people on each season and it's 2 seasons a year where my brain is like, there's so much to go. There's so much. Like there's a lot to go through here. Angelina goes home. I wasn't surprised. I'm also just like Christian at this point, like burn it. Like you've literally burned like so many people for Emily and Emily has like literally thrown you under the bus so many times. I don't know why you think you can trust her over like Mike White or over Angelina. I don't know. I mean, maybe there's something that he knows that I don't, but it's like Emily has literally thrown your name out there many times and like told your information. That was crazy. We go to the other team's tribal council. Bitch, Rizzo telling everyone how good people do who just came back to play is fucking wild. Bitch.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
no, he's doing a little too much.
Rizzo.
Yeah.
Not too much on my girl. Like, not too much, Rizzo.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Right? Let's forget, like, why do we have to tell everybody Amanda Kimmel's placement when she just came back and like blah, blah, blah's placement when they just came back?
Right.
Not too much. Not too much on my girl. Like, bitch, calm down now. Like, Rizzo.
Yeah.
I loved what he said in the confessional. It was giving old school confessional for me. Or sorry, when the voting thing, when he was like, I'm gonna speak Taylor Swift to you. Like after this, we are gonna have bad blood, like XYZ, and like I will be going out. Like, and I said,
I'm gonna get in my getaway car. It was like iconic.
I said, you
and
practice
then Charlie when Charlie's thing gets snuffed, what did he say?
Teardrops on my guitar.
Oh yeah, teardrops on my guitar. Yeah. All Taylor Swift. We need a Taylor Swift idol at that.
Where is she? I'm happy he got sent home. I did not care for Charlie. I thought he should have won his first season a little bit, kind of. But I'm happy he went home. Christian was so cocky. Like he went into that voting booth and he was like,
or Charlie.
Would I say Christian? Yeah, Charlie.
Christian,
sorry.
Yeah.
Too many C's. Charlie went into that confessional being so cocky, and then he got sent home, and I said, like he looked around.
Charlie was giving like Johnny at the round table on Traders when he's like, I need you out of my castle. I'm like, babes.
Not too much. But also I loved how they did the votes this time where they did 3 votes for like it was like 1 Rizzo, 1 Charlie.
It was
Rizzo. And then Charlie's like, it's done. And then it's like Charlie. I was like, and then he's looking around and I'm like, and then you see Camilla
face drop.
And then you see Camilla smile and then she like gives a little ding. And I'm like,
because she knew her vote. That was cool.
I loved it. Guys, that was it. I mean, what a good episode. A lot more happening. We didn't have to deal with Zach Bryan this whole episode or whatever. Zach Brown. I don't know. Zach Bryan.
I know. It's literally looming over me that Mr. Beast is coming because I love the episode.
Okay, silencing QT with the intro.
I don't know why it does that. It's an outro. It's outro.
No, that's sick.
Outro.
Crazy.
Well, anyways, guys, thank you guys for coming on this week's episode of Survivor 50. We are excited to see what happens next week at the merge and what happens. You can follow us everywhere. Jordan, get that banner ready at Reality Group Chat, anywhere and everywhere. You can follow me anywhere at Daniel_Cusimano. Jordan, where can they follow you?
Don't worry about it.
Hey.
QT, where can they follow you everywhere at?
You can follow me everywhere at Corey Tyler, QUORITYLER.
And guys, don't forget it.
And don't forget it, guys. We will see you next week on Reality Group Chat. Till then, bye.
Bye, guys.
And next week, and not the date you're about to see on the screen.
Next week, not the date you're going to see.
We'll see you next week.
I can't right now.